Hey everyone, welcome. I'm Heather, I'm the Bent Yogi, and this is day 8 of our January Yoga Challenge. A 20-minute practice this week, 5 days. So if you miss a day, you have the weekend to make it up, or you can redo another practice. Today, we're going to get started in Ragdoll. So come onto your mat, and come on, join me. Come onto your mat. And come on into your ragdoll. You can let your hands dangle or come to rest on blocks. You can put your hands in your elbows. Bend your knees. And if you can, let your head drop here. So you're coming into a forward fold. And it doesn't look like much. I often say this about ragdoll. It doesn't look like much, but when you're in it, it can feel like an awful lot. So take your time with it. There's sensation in the backs of your legs, maybe your low back. And if this doesn't work, right, you can simply stay in more of a halfway lift. Whatever variation you're in as you're coming onto your mat and coming into your practice, take a big breath in, and a long breath out. A big inhale, and a big exhale. And you can shift the weight of your body around a little bit, maybe front to back or side to side. Notice that if you shift too far forward, you kind of instinctually start to hang on with your toes. So notice if you get to that point, maybe ease off a little bit. Less hanging on. And certainly notice if you're hanging on to your breath. Take a big inhale. And a big exhale. With your head down, your nervous system can start to settle down. So even as we awaken our energy in this practice, the balance, awakening without hanging on, right? Without reacting, without the stress. Take another big breath in. And a long breath out. And then go ahead and bring your hands down to your mat and step back to your downward facing dog. And if you want to come into your child's pose, you can come into your child's pose. And here again, letting your head hang down. So yes, awakening our energy, intentionally awakening and focusing our energy. And most of the time, well, I don't know, we're not awakening our energy, right? We're kind of jumping around from one thing to the other. We're definitely reactive. So here's an opportunity to shift that. Take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. And then come on down to your tabletop, hands and knees. Set your right hand in front of your right knee. And we're coming to a side plank variation. Extend your left leg back behind you. Extend your left arm forward and open to the left. You can get your left foot flat on your mat. Maybe it's just the big toe side of the foot, but definitely the support from this left foot. And with your right hand down, lift out of your right shoulder. If it works better, you can make a fist with the right hand, or even come onto your forearm. Right? Lengthen, maybe take your gaze up, let your left shoulder roll back. Take a really big breath in here. And as you exhale, come on back to your tabletop and move through a couple cat-cows on your inhale. Lift your gaze in your tailbone, and as you exhale, round your spine. A big breath in, belly drops, heart lifts. Exhale, round your spine. Come back to your neutral spine. Now your left hand in front of your left knee. Opening to your right, extend your right leg back behind you. Extend your right arm towards the front. Your right foot can be flat. Maybe you're more on the big toe side, but use that foot for support. Lengthen through your right leg. Your arms are long here, lifting out of your left shoulder. Let your right shoulder roll back. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Once more, big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your right hand, right knee down back to your tabletop, back to your downward facing dog. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips, and again, child's pose. Really great option so you can feel it out. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Take another deep breath in here. And as you exhale, make your way up to the front edge of your mat. Set your feet, they can be together apart. And rise to stand. Come all the way up. Reach your hands, lift your heart, a big inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. And pause for a moment. You can set your gaze, lower your gaze, or close your eyes. And you can set an intention for your practice today. And take a deep breath in. And a long breath out. Inhale, sweep up, reach up. Fold forward, exhale. Come on into your halfway lift, your flat back, really long spine. Hands can be on your mat, your shins, your knees or your thighs. Come a little bit forward to the balls of your feet. Feel if you can lift your chest strong through your core. Take a big inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise up from the ground. Lift up. Fold forward, exhale. Empty out. Let your head drop. Halfway lift. Inhale. Hands to your mat. Step back to your high push-up, high plank. And you can have your knees lifted or bring them down for more of a tabletop. Strong through your core, lifting out of your shoulders. Take a big breath in. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down for your low push-up. On your inhale, your upward dog, your cobra, or your low cobra variation. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog or your child's pose. Set your gaze to one point. Or close your eyes here. And take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Take another big inhale. And as you exhale, make your way up to the front edge of your mat. Set your feet. Halfway lift, flat back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. Lift and reach. Fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, flat back, inhale. Hands to your mat, step back, high push up. Again, knees lifted or lowered, move forward. Halfway down or all the way down, low push up. You can drop your knees here as well. Inhaling to your upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a long breath out. Now from here, step your right foot to your right thumb. And come on up to your warrior one, Virabhadrasana. A big bend in your front knee. Long and strong through your back leg. Tall in your upper body. Take a big inhale. Open out. Warrior two. Add a little bit of space between your feet. And I say that almost every time. More than anything, not that you have to add in the space, but more than anything, feel where you have your feet and then feel if it's possible to take your right foot a little more forward, right? There's a piece of habit in this practice. That's what gets us onto our mat. That's what this challenge is about, getting us onto our mat regularly. But then sometimes you have the habit of, right, your warrior two or your chair pose, and you kind of tune out when really if you tune in, you can take up a little more space and open up. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your right hand high, reverse your warrior. Reach up and go back. Grounded through your feet, soften your toes. Find a place for your left hand that works. Take a big breath in here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. Step back, high push up. Move forward and down, low push up. Upward dog. A big breath in. Downward dog. Breath out. Take a big inhale. And a long exhale. Now step your left foot to your left thumb. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana. Come on up. Left foot is flat and straight. Right toes, your back toes, point just a little bit forward. That might give you some room to even out your hips here. Left hip back, right hip forward. Hands higher at your heart, but tall in your upper body. Grounded through your feet and lifting up. Take a really big breath in. Now add in your warrior two. Right? So adjusting your feet Stacking your shoulders over your hips and opening your shoulders and your hips to the side. Opening up, but taking your time, just like taking more space between your feet. Take your time with it. Not pushing or forcing, really feeling what's going on in your body today, right here, right now. Feeling your breath, feeling your intention. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Up, the cricket is back. Take a big inhale and a big exhale. Spin your palms to the sky. Take your left hand high. Reverse your warrior. Reach up and back. Right hand can come really lightly to your back leg, maybe your low back, or the top of your left leg. Keeping that big bend in your left knee. Take another big inhale here. Exhale. Hands come down to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. Move forward and down. Low push-up. Inhale. Upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward dog, or add in your child's pose. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Once more, full inhale here. Exhale lightly. Step or jump to the front of your mat. Find your halfway lift your flat back. Fold forward, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Come on up, lift and reach. Now chair pose. Utkatasana, sit down, sit back. Here, check in with your feet. Let them be even, flat, big toes a little bit closer together than your heels, and the weight of your body back in your heels. You can have your hands high or at your heart. So like in your warrior two, taking that front foot more forward here, notice if you think your feet are in a certain position, and then take a look at them, right? You can adjust. Notice if you are thinking about other stuff that's totally random, not related to what you're doing right here, right now. Come back and feel your feet, feel your legs, feel your breath. Take a really big inhale, fold forward, exhale. Halfway lift, inhale. Hands to your mat, high push-up, moving forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push-up. Inhaling your upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra, and as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Step your right foot now to your right thumb for warrior one. Rise up, open out. Warrior two. Adjusting your feet, long stance but grounded and supported, palms to the sky. Right hand high, reverse your warrior, reach up and go back. Side angle. Parsva Konasana. Bring your right elbow to your right leg. Reach your left arm up to the sky. Your front foot flat and straight. Your knee tracks over your ankle. Your right elbow can be a nice assist if the knee rolls to the left. You can bring it out a little bit so you have that alignment, knee over ankle for support and stability. Right elbow lands lightly. Left arm extends up, and then go ahead and extend your left arm forward, letting your left shoulder roll back. Lengthening through your left side body. If you want to slide your bottom hand down, inside or outside the front foot, you can. Still a quality of lifting up. Take a big breath in and a long breath out. Take one more big inhale. As you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back to your high push-up. Move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push-up. Upward dog or a variation. Exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward now. Warrior one, coming up, rise up, tall in your upper body. Add in your warrior two. Check in with your feet, your legs, check in with your breath. Palms to the sky, left hand high, reverse your warrior. Side angle. Left elbow lightly on your left leg and your right arm up to the sky. So again, the opportunity for self-assist. On this side, the knee has the tendency to roll to the right. You can use your elbow to gently encourage it to stay open, tracking over your ankle. Pressing equally through both feet. Your front foot is flat and straight. Back toe is towards the side of your mat, maybe a little bit forward. And feel if you can roll the baby toe side of your back foot down into your mat here. Lifting up and opening up. Extend your top arm forward. As the arm goes forward, watch out for your shoulder coming up around your ear. Right, so keep some space there. Right shoulder rolls back, and then the option to slide the bottom hand down. Now if you can't reach the ground, your hand can come to your ankle. Maybe you put a block under it. or stay with the elbow on the leg. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Feel what you have space for. Feel that you have the space to take care of yourself right here, right now. A deep breath in and a long breath out. Take one more big inhale. And as you exhale, bring your hands down to your mat. Step back, high push up, move forward, halfway down or all the way down, low push up. Inhaling, upward dog, your cobra or your low cobra. And as you exhale, back to your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. A big inhale and a big exhale. And then go ahead, come on down to your knees for your child's pose. You can have your knees wide or together, arms forward or alongside. A big breath in and a long breath out. Letting your shoulders soften. You can soften your hips towards your heels. Feel your fingers, right, extending, lengthening, but still a quality of softness. So again, this balance, awakening our energy, but with intention and with focus. And with the balance of softness. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And then maintaining this balance as we move through our day, or allowing ourselves to come back to this balance just by taking a couple of deep breaths wherever we are, whatever we're doing. Take another big inhale and a big exhale. Once more together, breathe in, fill up. And breathe out, empty out. All right, everyone. The end of our practice for today. Thanks for joining me. Remember, you can take as much time as you like here. You don't have to rush off into the rest of your day. Take your time. Enjoy yourself. And this is the end of day 8. So we are more than halfway through week 2 of our challenge, which is really awesome, right? I hope you're feeling good. I'm feeling good. Again, I'm glad that you are practicing with me. Right? And if you are feeling good, leave a comment below. Let me know and subscribe if you haven't already. I'm Heather. I'm Vet Yogi. Thanks for joining me today. Take care of yourself, take care of each other, and I will see you on your mat tomorrow.